to other person. Switch it on. Switch on, right?
Myself, Soumya from Odisha, student of Government Ayurvedic College and Hospital, Bolangir. I inspired by my social teacher, Sundar Raj.
Myself, Anil Kumar Pandey from Odisha, Government Ayurvedic College and Hospital, Bolangir. मैं हमारा मैम से ये प्रोग्राम के बारे में पता चला. Myself, Bobby Mohapatra, I am from Bolangir, Odisha, student of second BMS. We know this workshop through college, social department.
Myself, Sai Satisura Subhadra Subhadra from Odisha, Bolangir. I got informed by my teacher.
Okay. Out of your college, who have attended last year's Kaushalam program? Oh, good. Okay.
I am Arpita Patil from Government Ayurvedic College and Hospital, Bolangir. सर मैं पिछली बार भी यहाँ आई थी इसलिए अच्छा लगा था और मैं काफी आई.
Wonderful.
This is Subhasis Patil from Baramur, Odisha. I
Devi.
inspired to attend this workshop by my sister.
Oh, you are not Ayurvedic student, right? Okay, good. నా వాచ్ అడగవా అక్కడ బుక్స్ దగ్గర ఛార్జింగ్ పెట్టింది. Anyone else? Students from Warangal? Please introduce yourself, na?
Myself, Katkam Srilakshmi from Anandalakshmi Government Ayurvedic College,
Warangal. How did you know about this workshop?
From college.
From college, all of you. Okay. Next.
Myself, Manisha from Anandalakshmi Ayurvedic Medical College, Warangal. I am inspired here by my professor.
Okay.
Myself, Joshi Hamsika. I am from Anandalakshmi Government Ayurvedic College, Warangal. I was told by professor.
Okay.
Myself, Pranati Reddy. I am from Anandalakshmi Medical College, Warangal.
Is there anyone else who have to introduce? Please give the mic here. కొంచెం క్లీన్ చేయాలి లెన్స్ తర్వాత.
Myself, Nalakrishna Sai from Anandalakshmi Ayurvedic Government College. I am from Warangal. The program was introduced to us by our professor. Myself, Shonaga. I am from Anandalakshmi Ayurvedic Medical College, Warangal.
Myself, Kirmathurao. I am from Anandalakshmi Ayurvedic College.
Is there anyone else apart from Ayurveda students who have not introduced yourself yesterday night? ఇక్కడ ఇవ్వం. ఎవరు నిన్న చెప్పని వాళ్ళు ఇంకెవరున్నారు? ఎవరండి? మీరు నిన్న రాత్రి ఉన్నారా? మీ పేరు చెప్పండి, ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు చెప్పండి. ఎవరు చెప్పారు మీకు ఈ వర్క్షాప్ గురించి? మెడిటేషన్ గ్రూప్లో. ఓకే. Anyone else? Okay, you have your book and your pen, right? All of you have a book and pen with you? Okay. అజ్ఞానతిమిరాంధస్య జ్ఞానాంజనశలాకయ చక్షురున్మీలితం యేన తస్మై శ్రీ గురవే నమః. So welcome to this Ayurveda Yoga Shikshana Saptaha, 14th health workshop at Arogyadatri Ayurveda Research Institute. So before I go deeper into the actual subject part, I would like to tell you that this entire workshop is more of practical implementation of holistic health principles. We'll try to put whatever we learn into practice, into our lives, and experience the effect. And when you like it, you can continue it, because the motivation will come from within. So just to track your activities here for the next 7 days, we will make a small tracker. Okay, daily tracker. So we will write all the activities we will do for the next 7 days. And if you are attending that activity or completing that activity, you will put a tick mark. If you somehow miss an activity, miss a session, you will put an into mark. Okay. So you can look at the screen and write like this. So first you write like this. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So let us do not fail to plan, and let us do not plan to fail. We'll make a nice plan for the next 7 days. So put a date here. Today's date is 13. Now let us draw a line like this. Okay. So here we'll write 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Then again you can draw lines like this later. So the first activity is waking up before sunrise. Waking up in Brahmi Muhurta. BM is Brahmi Muhurta. So you can write waking up in Brahmi Muhurta. So today all of you, I think, have successfully woken up in Brahmi Muhurta. So you can put a tick mark there. Tick mark. Okay. Then the next activity is Danta Dhavana. Danta Dhavana, if you have done your toothbrush, brushing your teeth with a chemical toothpaste today, put an into mark. If you have used chemical free tooth powder, put a tick mark. Okay. So let us do everything here without involving any chemicals. Then the next activity is Panchagavya. Have you you took the Panchagavya, right? Today morning? Yeah, then put a tick mark. Then asanas, let the yoga session, which includes asanas, pranayama and dhyana. Yoga session, you have attended it, tick mark. Then nasya or nose drops. Nasya, tick mark. Then ear drops, Karna Purana. You can write Karna Purana or ear drops. Tick mark. Then Netra Kshalana. Eye wash, tick mark. Those who have not attended the morning session, you put an into mark. Then Kavala, oil pulling. Then Abhyanga, applying oil to the body. Abhyanga. If you have applied oil to the body, put a tick mark. If not, put an into mark. After that, generally we will do Nishkama Karma. Nishkama Karma normally. But today, because we had Dhanvantri Havan, we have skipped this session. So put an into mark. Nishkama Karma is doing some activity without expecting anything. Without desiring anything, you are doing some activity, that is Nishkama Karma. Either you can help in the kitchen, or you can help in cleaning this hall, or female accommodation, or you can help in Goshala, or you can help in the agriculture part. Wherever you like, you can go and do some Nishkama Karma and come back. After that, Snana, chemical free Snana. No soap, no shampoo. So use the powder and also the shampoo powder which has been given to you, which is not having any chemicals. Then daily we will do Agnihotra. Agnihotra. Today we have done Dhanvantri Havana. From tomorrow onwards we will do Agnihotra. So those people who want to practice Agnihotra, they can collect a Agnihotra kit from the reception. Okay, there are two types of kits. One type of kit is having the copper Agnihotra Patra with a copper vessel, copper tongs, copper spoon. So all this copper stand. So this one plus the cow dung cakes, ghee, and the things to light the thing, and all the whole kit will be around 1100 rupees. Okay, and another kit is there which is having, instead of the copper patra, we have a earthen patra. The kit is 200 rupees. You will get the earthen patra, earthen the vessel to put the ghee, and also cow dung cakes. So that is 200 rupees. Whichever is affordable, economical to you, you can take that Agnihotra Patra, and tomorrow we all will do together. Okay? So there is no compulsion that you have to do Agnihotra. It's optional. So it is not a compulsory mandatory part of this workshop. If you want to learn how to perform Agnihotra, you can collect one kit. Otherwise, that's okay. Okay? Then morning session, this one. So don't put any tick there, because already you are all in the morning session, so you can put a tick. Okay. Then lunch with full focus. Lunch with full focus. So 11:30 they will serve you lunch. So today, like from today onwards, for the next 3 days, morning we will give you ragi java, afternoon we will give you khichdi with so many vegetables and vegetable dal, dal with some leafy vegetable, and then leafy vegetable chutney and buttermilk. So you can eat as much as possible, but it will be very, very easy to get digested. We are preparing your body for the detoxification therapy, which we will do on the 4th day. So irrespective of your health conditions, if you have diabetes or whatever it is, whatever we are serving, you eat. Okay, this is a specially prepared food to prepare your body for the 4th day detoxification therapy. Okay, we will do Sankha Prakshalana for every one of you on the 4th day. So have the food at 11:30. Again in the night, they will give you the dalia khichdi with wheat rava. So that they will give you in the evening 6:30 to have that. Okay, so that will be the only food. And night in the afternoon they will give you yoga rasam. Okay, so the thing is lunch with full focus. You should not speak with others, discuss about anything else, or speak on phone or think something else. Completely your focus should be on whatever you are eating. If you can eat like that, put a tick mark. If you get distracted, put an into mark. Okay. I will look at everyone's tracker at the end of the session, end of 7 days. Then we will have practical session. That will be at 1 p.m. practical session. Of course, after lunch you can sit in Vajrasana for some time, and that also you can include. Okay, practical session. Generally, after practical session, there will be Sanskrit session. And after Sanskrit session, first 2 days we will have JV session, and next days we will have Bhagavad Gita session. Then we will again do the yoga session. After that, dinner with full focus. After that, post dinner session. Today and tomorrow it will be regular class. From day after tomorrow it will be more fun part. Sleep before 9. For today it will be 9:15. Generally it will be 9 only. Sleep before 9. So I want you to use this tracker for the next 7 days. See, this tracker is same for every one of us, because all these 7 days we will be doing the same thing. All of us will do the same thing. But on the 7th day, we will again prepare a fresh tracker for the next 15 days. Before leaving from here, we will prepare a tracker for the next 15 days. And this tracker will be different for all of us. So we will prepare this tracker according to our own activities, our own availability, our own daily routine. We will include all the good activities which we will learn in the 7 days in that tracker. And we will use that tracker for the next 15 days. Okay? And next 15 days, you will be using it. And on the 7th day, when you come here to give feedback, on the 7th day, you have to announce your health buddy, Sahasadhaka, one who will take responsibility of your health, one who will be, under your guidance for their health. So a pair of health Sahasadhakas will make a pair of Sahasadhakas. You will choose a Sahasadhaka, and you will announce the name of the Sahasadhaka whose responsibility you will be taking. Means if the other person is not using the health tracker, you will call them. Every day afternoon after lunch, you have to take a picture of your tracker and send it to your buddy, Sahasadhaka. And if your buddy is not sending his tracker to you, then you should call the person and ask him what happened. If your buddy is not putting tick marks, putting all into marks, then you should encourage him to do more and more activities which he has planned. Okay, that is your responsibility, and your responsibility will be your buddy's. Buddy will take your responsibility. Okay, you need to announce the buddy on the last day. So let us start. So we all know that during the corona time, we had to sit in our houses for 2 years in lockdown, and we were so afraid of what will happen to us, to our loved ones. And of course, many people have suffered a lot, many people lost their lives. And of course, government asked us to stay indoors, wash our hands, maintain social distance, hygiene, and all those things. And we have taken vaccines to prevent corona. The problem is, even today, many people are suffering with the side effects from corona, and so many people are also having some side effects of vaccines. And more than all this, people are afraid that what if tomorrow another virus or bacteria attacks humanity much stronger than corona? What will I do? Can I afford to stay at home for 2 more years? So this is the question in everyone's mind. And of course, people want to stay healthy. People want to strengthen their immune system. People want to do something to keep themselves healthy. If you have observed, most of the people who were on ventilators, who lost their lives, who got seriously affected while corona pandemic was happening, are those people who were already suffering with lifestyle disorders. Those people got affected, their immunity was weak. All the people who were suffering with lifestyle disorders. Lifestyle disorders, even before corona, they are the reason for 40 million deaths every year. Around 70% people are dying because of lifestyle disorders. What are lifestyle disorders? Diabetes, hypertension, thyroid, obesity. Lifestyle disorders are diseases which we acquire due to bad lifestyle. We do not eat in time, we do not sleep in time, we do not wake up in time, we do not do any physical activity, we expose our body to pollution, we expose our mind to a lot of stress, anxiety, tension, irritation, depression, so many negative feelings. All these things, along with unhealthy diet, all these things will cause diseases called lifestyle disorders. Because our lifestyle is bad, we get these lifestyle disorders, right? So there are so many lifestyle disorders, including heart problems, cancer, everything, and autoimmune disorders, where our immunity attacks our own body, and there are 100 plus diseases: rheumatoid arthritis, psoriasis, vasculitis, ankylosing spondylitis, 100 plus diseases. All these are lifestyle disorders. So World Health Organization says the reason behind increase of lifestyle disorders is rapid unplanned urbanization and globalization of unhealthy lifestyle. And someone starts living unhealthy in an unhealthy way, which looks more fashionable, staying up late at night, eating midnight biryani or whatever unhealthy lifestyle one start, it is getting globalized. Everyone is doing the same thing. Okay? Unhealthy diet, lack of physical activity, very important. Not doing any kind of physical activity is also the reason behind lifestyle disorders. Okay? So World Health Organization is planning to reduce the premature mortality due to lifestyle disorders by 25% by 2025. And by 2030, 1/3 reduction of premature deaths due to lifestyle disorders is a target for World Health Organization. And for that, World Health Organization takes these steps. Suggestions by World Health Organization is detecting, screening, treating and providing access to palliative care for people in need, strengthening early detection and timely treatment. So screen all the people in whole world every 6 months for all the diseases, all the blood tests, all the scans, all the x-rays you do, and detect the lifestyle disorders in early stage and treat the lifestyle disorders in the early stage. This is the solution given by World Health Organization. Is this solution okay? Not okay? Why?
After getting identified,
What? Yeah. World Health Organization is proposing detect the disease in early stage and treat it. Maybe there is another solution where we prevent the lifestyle disorders in the first case, right? So that can be a better solution, right? And that too, no screening all the people every 6 months. Only for corona test for entire India, it was so difficult. For all the tests, for every 6 months is not possible. But there are some countries where such possibility is there. Rich countries where they have wonderful medical infrastructure, facilities, money, all doctors, number of doctors, everything is there in some rich countries. So if you look at those rich countries, where in normal developing countries like India, people who are dying due to lifestyle disorders are, the deaths are 70% deaths are due to lifestyle disorders. But in countries where all the facilities are there, rich countries, developed countries, there the deaths due to lifestyle disorders is 88%, in spite of the availability of best medical facilities and medical care. So maybe the solution is not working. We need to search for a better solution. And the solution is very simple. Following a healthy lifestyle. It's so simple. All you have to do is assimilate the knowledge from all the healthcare systems, working towards preserving the health of a healthy person. A person is healthy. So you need to get information what to do to stay healthy always. Implementing the knowledge, whatever knowledge you obtain, put it into your lifestyle and stay healthy. Okay? But the problem right now is lot of information is available online in social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, open. So many people will give gyan. Okay? So they'll say, take this decoction, your cancer will disappear. Follow this diet, you will become zero size, you'll get six pack. So many tips are there, do's and don'ts are there, rules and regulations are there. People are giving gyan freely in YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. People are giving so much of gyan. But the problem is this information is half-baked information in the form of tips, health tips, which can be useful for some people and can be harmful for many people. Right? A glass of orange juice may energize me, but the same glass of orange juice can cause heartburn, acidity to some other person. So let us not follow these health tips blindly. Half-baked information is not needed. We need comprehensive knowledge about health. That is the need of the hour, right? If you look at the education system, a student is spending around 20 to 25 years in the education system trying to educate himself, herself. But when the student is coming out of the education system, do you think the student is having enough knowledge to take care of his own health, to take care of his family's health? What do you think? Is he getting that education in his own education system? That knowledge? In the current education system, that facility is not there. No one is telling you what is your constitution, what is best for your constitution, what is the best way to stay healthy. That part is not included in our education system. Maybe few chapters about hygiene is okay, but not the comprehensive knowledge. Do you think that this knowledge is necessary? It has to be included in the education system? Yes? Okay. So that is the reason why we have formulated this holistic human health course. Initially, this course is for AICTE. All the colleges under the AICTE student induction program, 21 day student induction program for first year students. In that, we have this 9 modules, out of which the second module is the health module, where we give this knowledge. We have written this holistic human health book and we have formulated the syllabus. I am the National Coordination Committee member of AICTE for Student Action Program, and also co-coordinator for Health Syllabus Committee. We have prepared this syllabus and we have written the book, and we are also making the videos for there is a Swayam portal where you can just watch the videos and get the knowledge. That also we are doing, but this will be compulsory course for all the students very soon. And in the third semester, we are also making a 3-credit course, health course for all the engineering students. Now, very soon UGC is also coming on board, and maybe all the degree colleges also will get this course. But our aim is to take this to the school level, would give this knowledge in the school level, so that students will get this knowledge, and this knowledge will be ingrained in their brain right from the childhood level. So there are people who have escaped the education system without getting this knowledge, right? For them, we are conducting these physical health workshops, online workshops, okay? Those people who are out of the education system already, for them. So yesterday we have discussed about the definition of health. Health is a state of being free from illness or injury according to Oxford Dictionary, but World Health Organization has changed the definition, a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. It was modified. So many thousands of years back, Sushruta is the first surgeon of the world. He is the father of surgery. So he defined health like this: Samadosha samagnischa samadhatu malakriha prasannatmendriya manaha swastha ityabhidiyate. So all the organ systems, each and every cell of your body is working properly. Apart from that, prasannatmendriya manaha, your indriyas, manaha and atma, your sense organs, your mind and your soul, if they are in a pleasant state of well-being, that state of well-being for your body, for your mind, for your senses, for your soul, that is the state of health according to Sushruta. Wonderful definition, many thousands of years back, right? So whatever we are proposing here are health principles, not do's and don'ts, not rules and regulations. All you have to do is know these principles, try to understand these principles, put them into practice and experience the benefits of these health principles. And once you get benefited, if you think these practices are good, you can continue and also spread the word to other people, to your loved ones, to your friends, to colleagues. And here the idea is to have self-motivation from within after experiencing the results. And the motivation, your activities will be unconditional. Normally the preconditioning, the do's and don'ts will be externally motivated, conditional. You do this, you will get that. If you don't do this, there is either fear or incentive. If you don't do this, you will get the cancer, you will get some disease. If you do this, you will get six-pack, you will lose the weight, you will become zero size, something like incentive or fear. There is an enslaved mentality. But here, once you experience them, then obviously the motivation comes from within. You will be self-organized. You will organize your life properly and you will be self-disciplined. So first we will understand there are some principles, universal health principles. The first principle is that human being is a coexistence of self and body. This is the first principle. So unfortunately, many people today identify themselves with their own body. They think, I am my body. So see, my shirt, my vesty, my spectacles, my mic, similarly my body. I am the owner of my shirt, right? Similarly, I am the owner of my body. So there is someone who is claiming the body is his body, her body. Who is that someone? Definitely not the body, right? There is someone else. Body is there and there is someone else who is claiming the ownership of this body. This body is my body. Someone who is claiming that his body. So that someone is the self, myself and my body. And there is a coexistence between the self and body. That coexistence, you can say human being, right? So now we need to understand that there are needs of the body and there are some needs of the self. Okay? Normally, when people do not identify themselves with their self, they think they are their body. They think that body's needs are their needs. What are the body's needs? Tell me. Clothes, food, water, sleep, house, exercise. So we can classify the needs of the body into three categories. One category is those physical facilities which will nourish the body. Nourish the body. Food, water, air, sunlight, all the nutrients. Some physical facilities to nourish your body. Some physical facilities to protect your body. Clothes, sandals, shoes, this, house, car, all those things, they protect our body from the external environment. Then there are some physical facilities to rightly utilize your body. See, there is this mic, so I am happily utilizing this mic. If the mic is not there, if I have to, speak like this, it will be very difficult for me. And if I have to speak for 2 hours, it will be most difficult for me. So this mic is there to rightly utilize my voice, right? Similarly, we have so many other physical facilities which will help us utilize our body in a right way. So all these are needs of our body, right? And of course, there are needs of our self. And what are those needs? Your body's needs you have identified, right? What are your needs? What are they? Love, care, knowledge and goals, yes, and self-realization. Okay. What else? Good human relations, understanding, good knowledge, yes. Respect is also a goal, need, right? If no one is respecting you, will you be happy? Self-love, okay. Helping nature, what else? Helping nature, okay. Compassion, service, emotions like happiness, expressing, sharing, all these things, right? Okay. So when you say happiness, generally that is the expectation, right, from all these needs of self. For example, whether it is respect or trust or knowledge, ultimately when you get all these things, you will be happy, right? This is the goal, right? Basic human nature is to have happiness, right? So whatever you are doing, whether you are a doctor or engineer or a farmer or a policeman, you earn money, you do something, and finally what do you want to have? Satisfaction, happiness, right? Happiness and prosperity. Happiness and prosperity can be the common denominator for all of us, right? Need of ourselves, right? Okay. So the problem here is we get confused between the needs of our body and our needs. We think body's needs are our needs. Food is body's need, right? But we get confused. We try to derive happiness from food. We think if we give good food to the body, body will be happy, or I will be happy. No, food is there to nourish your body, to strengthen your body, to ensure that proper energy is there inside the body. Food is for that aspect, right? But unfortunately, we relate food to happiness, and we want to see. Do you want happiness continuously, or you want happiness momentarily? You want only sukha or dukha, or sukha dukha both? You want both? You want both? You want dukha also? Huh? You want dukha also? No, but do you hope for dukha? Do you ask for dukha? Do you aspire for dukha? When you are happy, everything is going right. So, always happiness. I am getting bored. Maybe I should get an accident, or maybe the cylinder should burst in my house. Will you aspire for dukha? No, no. When you are in dukha, you will ask for sukha. When you are unhappy, you will ask for happiness. When you are happy, will you ask for unhappiness? No, no. Of course, unhappiness comes, but you will not specifically ask for unhappiness, right? So,
You told food is for nourishing our body. Sometimes we eat some items which we want to is for ourselves.
yes.
Let's say if I like dosa, it is not for my body, but to satisfy myself.
So, when you eat food to satisfy yourself, not to nourish your body, that is the cause for ill health. Okay? So, there is some tasty food. Nowadays, people are adding to satisfy the self, to give that kind of ecstasy by eating food. Like they say, foodgasm. Okay? Eating food is like, they expect ecstasy out of this food. So, companies are making some flavor enhancing chemicals, and they are adding those chemicals. You put that food in your mouth, you will feel ecstasy, super happiness, and you crave for that food because you want that happiness again and again. And just by touching your phone, instantly within half an hour you are getting that food, right? So I'm not telling you that you should eat this food which is not tasty. Only health, no taste. No. It can be tasty and healthy together. Okay? But when you are attaching that happiness to the food, see the mother's love, the love with which she makes the dosa and gives it to you, and the bond between you and the mother, due to that dosa is enhancing the bond. So that happiness is coming from the bond between you and your mother, not from the dosa. Whatever she gives you, you will get that happiness. Okay? But when you are attaching this happiness to the food and you want to continuously have that happiness, you are eating unlimited food, not that amount of food which is required to nourish your body, but you are eating unlimited food. Whenever you feel depressed, whenever you are disturbed, whenever you are in a disturbed mental state, you crave for that unhealthy food. You want to eat that pizza or burger or some Manchuria or something, whatever it is, where the flavor enhancers are there, which are harmful, very harmful. So when you are getting confused between the needs of your body and the needs of yourself, and you try to derive happiness from the needs of your body, then obviously your body will get disturbed, right? So we have to, there is one more thing. Needs of the body are temporary. You don't require things which nourish your body continuously, right? You require breakfast, lunch, dinner. Whole day you require food? No. But the needs of the self are continuous in nature. Let me give you an example. See, first we need to understand that the both needs have to be understood separately. Both are different. Needs of the body are different, needs of the self are different. Sir, what is your name? Raju. Where are you from? Hyderabad. So Raju Garu is residing in Hyderabad. One day I have called him and told him that I am coming to Hyderabad. So he asked me to come for lunch. Will you ask me? He asked me to come for lunch. So I said okay. Then he called my wife and asked her what are the favorite dishes of sir. And he made a list of all the dishes. And he asked his wife to prepare. You have a wife, right? So he asked his wife to prepare all the dishes. And some dishes she doesn't know how to prepare. He got them from Taj Hotel and arranged all the food items on the table. Okay, I went to Raju Garu's house and he is standing at the gate with his wife. And he told me, sir, all the list of food items are there on the table, all your favorite items. But actually we have a small work. We are going outside. Please have the food, wash your hands, lock the door and give the key to the neighbor. What will I do? Huh? Will I have the food? I am hungry. Even though, see, needs of the body are there. What is missing? Respect. Whose need is it? Need of the self, right? So needs of the body are different. Needs of the self are different. Suppose imagine a second scenario. I went to Raju Garu's house. He was standing at the door with a huge mala. He garlanded me. He took me into his house. There is a huge sofa like a simhasanam. He made me sit on the sofa and he introduced me to all his family members. He called all the neighbors also. And he praised me like anything. He's a Ayurveda doctor. He conducts workshops. He's doing a lot of service. All those things. He's praising and giving a lot of respect. That was missing, right? Previous scenario. He's giving a lot of respect. And he also made me give a lecture and everyone were clapping. And everyone is giving so much of respect, taking selfies with me and all. Then, it's 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. In between, he is going inside, having food and coming back and giving more respect. Okay. Till 5 o'clock in the evening. So next time if he invites me, will I go? Why? What is missing? Body's requirements are missing. Need of the self is there. So what I am trying to tell you is you can't substitute the needs of the body with needs of the self or needs of the self with needs of the body. Just because you are giving tasty food, that doesn't mean you are giving respect. Just because you are giving respect, that doesn't mean you are nourishing the body. Right? They are separate. Needs of the body are separate. Needs of the self are separate. Right? So imagine the third scenario. I went to Raju Garu's house. He has garlanded me, made me sit in a sofa like a simhasana, and gave me tasty breakfast. And he invited all the neighbors. I gave a lecture. In between, he is giving some drinks and all those things. And afternoon, Shadra Sopeta Bhojana. Very tasty food. Panchavaksha Parmana, all those things he gave served. Food was very tasty. I was very happy. Then, again, I gave another lecture and he was giving snacks. And evening, I told Raju Garu, very good, I'll go home. He said, sir, you will take early dinner now. Dinner is already ready. You have dinner and go. I said, okay. And I was at the dinner table eating my dinner. He got a phone call. He goes to the other room and he says, 15 more minutes. One waste fellow is there in my house. From morning till evening, he is eating my brain. Wait for 15 more minutes. He spoke like that and he came back. And I heard the phone call. He was so loud that I could hear. Now whenever I see Raju Garu, will I remember the garland, simhasana, tasty food, lot of respect, or that last phone call? Why? Whole day he gave respect, na?
Not from the heart.
No, he gave it from the heart only.
Respect it's continuously.
Needs of the body are temporary. after having lunch, if he gets more food from the Taj, will I be able to have Taj hotel food? No, na. Needs of the body are temporary, but needs of the self are continuous. From morning till evening, he gave real respect. But at the end, maybe he got irritated or something happened and he spoke some words which came into my ears and hurt my feelings. So this discussion happens now in house. Always I am loving you so much, taking good care of you. One time if I tell you some small harshly, what will happen? Such discussion happen in home? Not even a single minute the other person should get a doubt in his mind that you are not respecting the other person. If that doubt happens, then the relationship will break. So needs of the self are continuous in nature. Needs of the body are temporary. So we have to understand the needs separately and fulfill them separately. Okay? So first I will ask you what are the needs of the body. Once again, what are the needs of the body without which we will not be able to live even for few days? What are they? Food, water, air, and there is another fourth one without which you will not be able to sleep. Without shelter also you can live. Without sleep you will not be able to live. Okay? So 4 needs. My uncle is there. My uncle is having a memory problem. Okay, he cannot recollect names. So he went to a memory training workshop for 1 month, in-house residential workshop like this. And he came back from the workshop and I went to meet him and I asked him, how was the workshop, uncle? He said the workshop was wonderful. They taught me so many techniques that I can now recollect any name. You should also go and attend this workshop, Sundar, he told me. I said, okay, I will also go to the workshop. Uncle, what is the name of the workshop? He said, the name of the workshop is, the name of the institute, the name of the institute, I will put those principles into practice and I'll recollect the name. See, help me remember the name of a flower. I said, rose, jasmine, lily. He said, no. You help me remember another flower. Living in water. I said lotus. No, in Indian language. I said Kamal. No, on that flower Lakshmi Devi sits. Padmam. I said Padma. He said yes. Padmavati. He's calling my aunt. Padmavati, what is the name of the institute? So he forgot the most important part of his life, that is the name of his wife. Right? Generally, we too forget the most important things in our life. Right? So basic needs. So let me ask you, air is important. How much air? How much air? We can quantify. Arey, did you forget during Corona? We were measuring the oxygen concentrator, 2 liters per minute, 2 liters per, how much, this much air is increasing the concentration to 98%. How much air do we need to take? How much is full of lungs? No, at least average. Normally 2.5 liters of air we can inhale. If you properly inhale, do a nice diaphragmatic breathing, lungs will become double in their size and you can inhale 2.5 liters. But on an average, we are taking less than 500 ml, less than half liter of air when you are inhaling air. Which means, Balagaru, me laptop petteskondi Harigaran pilchesandi. So, we are using less than 20% of our lung capacity. If Jio is giving you 2 GB data or Airtel is giving you 2 GB data, will you use only 20% of the data and leave the remaining for Jio or Airtel? What will you do? Now we will try to maximum utilize the data, right? But why we are not utilizing our lung capacity properly? Why only 20% or less than 20%? Nobody taught us how to breathe in a right way. In our school, In our house, nobody taught us how to breathe. How much water? 4 liters, 5 liters, 3 liters. Depends on the needs.
Whenever you feel thirsty. Feel thirsty.
Feel thirsty. Early morning. So there is confusion. We don't know exactly how much water is exactly needed for my own body. Not for everyone. For my specific body, how much water do we need? We don't know. And then, how much food do we need? How much sleep do we need? All these things, all basic needs. Now there are so many other needs also. All these are body's needs, right? And we have needs of the self. All these things we need to understand health, right? So I'm stopping the session right now to start another session called Universal Human Values. Universal Human Values is a bigger laptop connect చేసేసేయండి. Bigger thing to which in which this holistic human health is a small part. So this bigger thing takes care of everything which is of our concern. So to introduce this universal human values to all our participants, we have our guest facilitators from Warangal and Hyderabad. Okay, so we have an organization called Center for Holistic Development of Human Consciousness. So this organization is committed towards providing the understanding for all human beings to live happily and prosperous, for a happy and prosperous life. Whatever we have to know, whatever we need to understand, that knowledge is being given free of cost to all people in both Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. This organization is working very actively in colleges, schools, offices, and every month we are conducting workshops all over Andhra and Telangana. So this organization, all the people who have started this organization, we all during 2011, 10 and before that also, some people have learned this universal human values, and after learning this they thought this is the right knowledge. This is the answer for all my questions. Even before this, given with this universal human values also, I used to attend so many spiritual workshops and more Western workshops. I used to have so many hard-hitting questions and they were not answered in these workshops. They used to ask us to live in the present, celebrate life, enjoy every moment, shake hands, smile, and fake it till you make it. All these things were okay on the superficial thing. But we have some real problems, hard-hitting questions in life, which sometimes shake us like anything. And we don't know answers, how to solve those problems in our relationship, in our career, in our health, in our other parts of our life. And when we have attended this workshop, we all got convinced that this workshop has all answers from everything, from basic my life to universe, entire universe. This workshop has answers to all the questions, solutions to all the problems in the world. I got convinced, we all got convinced, and we thought we'll make this as our mission of life. We'll take this to as many people as possible. And of course, after we got introduced, we got very happy. And me and my wife, we have attended this workshop. And after that, I thought my most important people in my life, my parents and my sister and my brother-in-law, if they also listen to this workshop, then all my problems will get solved. So I forced them and they came and they have attended for 8 days, the big workshop, 8 full days workshop. And they also were very happy. And I thought, okay, automatically all my problems will get solved because all my loved ones have attended this workshop. Now we know the solutions to problems, so we have to implement. But unfortunately, after some time, again the problems are coming. And again, to get motivation, again we were attending the workshop. And this was happening. After some time, we have realized that we are not putting these things into, consistently we are not putting them into practice. We need some help. So as a group, we started we came together, we started putting them into our practice in our own lives, in our own families, and started experiencing good results. And then we thought we will share this knowledge with others. So in our group, we have few people who are in the education system. Like there is Swami Garu, who came last month. He gave the workshop in Telugu language. So he's working in an engineering college, and he is the latest entrant in our group. He got introduced in 2016, and he very passionately he follows all these things, and he tries to teach everything to his students. Wherever he goes, he teaches this with a lot of passion. And then we have a couple, Amma Srinivas and his wife Harita. So they used to work in a company called Capital IQ in Hyderabad, and they quit the company and they have dedicated their life to social service. So Amma Srinivas is also the founder of co-founder of Holistic CHDHC. Then we have Giri Garu, who is a software professional who used to work in America. He came back to India and he worked as a senior manager in TCS, and he is a nature lover. He tries to always live in a sustainable way without using anything which will harm the nature, and he spreads it. He never uses a bike or car. He always travels in bus or cycles, and he walks whatever he talks. He's a very inspirational personality. So he's also a part of CHDHC. Then we have Suman, who as a student in IIIT Gachibowli understood this Jivan Vidya Universal Human Values. It was a curriculum in IIIT Gachibowli then, and then he traveled along with us. Even though he is in America, whenever he comes to India, he conducts workshops, and then sitting in America, he conducts online workshops, and always he's the driving force behind us. He always pushes us to our, beyond our limits. So then we have Shiva. Shiva used to work in Air Force. So me and Shiva, both of us have attended the same workshop. First time we have learned about Jivan Vidya in 2011. And he got so much inspired. He said that this is the thing which we have to spread to everyone. He quit his job from Air Force and he did some post-graduation degrees in the education system. And he has taken his responsibility as changing the education system, bringing this knowledge into this education system. He is working in this education system for so many years. And then, so then we have today's facilitators, Professor Hari Kumar. He is from NIT Warangal. He is also the student dean. So he luckily did his MTech or PhD? PhD from Kanpur, IIT Kanpur. So there he got introduced to this universal human values from our Guruji, Ganesh Bagaria Garu. So he is the most senior person among us who got introduced to Jivan Vidya first. And then he's very lucky to have his wife, Purnima Garu, who is also very much into this universal human values. And all of us, if we have problems, we look towards Harigaru and we take counseling from Harigaru, and we see how he is maintaining his family relationships, how he is doing everything, how his life is an open book, and we always read the pages in his book and we get inspired and we try to put those things into practice, like how he is helping his children. We are just imitating him, we are just following him, because luckily the whole family have put these things into practice, and we have seen how a family can be, an ideal family can be. So Harigaru is here with us, and we also have Bala Ramesh. Bala Ramesh also got introduced to this universal human values almost at the same time, and he got so inspired by this knowledge that he went to the roots. Who told this? Who started this entire workshop? And he started watching his videos and reading the books, and then he did a lot of sadhana. Then he quit his job, went to his village, started living in a village, and then started his own startup. And all of us are trying to put these things into practice, and sharing the results with each other and also sharing the results with others. So we have Purnima Garu, Hari Garu's wife, and then we have Sridevi Garu, who is also a part of CHDHC. She is also, though she is a housewife, she did her MTech, BTech and all, and she is working with so many organizations who are working towards the sustainable living, organic farming and all those things, and sharing this knowledge with all the people. So it's a very nice group, inspiring each other and also helping the society to understand the real thing which will give us happiness and prosperity. Yesterday, you might have heard one person from the AICT workshop. I was speaking about happiness and prosperity, and he has questioned, as you might have heard about it, that this is not possible. Continuous happiness and continuous prosperity is not possible, was the question yesterday, right? So, this entire workshop is about how to achieve that state of continuous happiness and prosperity. Without any further delay, I am requesting Hari Garu to start the session. I hope you'll enjoy this session. Just you can stand up and stretch your body. Just like this, you can do like this. Bend forward, bend backward, stretch your body. Try to become active. Because this knowledge is very, very important. I don't want you to sleep because we all know you got up at 4:30. So you can't miss this knowledge. This can be a turning point in your life. This was a turning point in my life. హరి గారు, నేను లైవ్ ఆఫ్ చేసి మళ్ళీ స్టార్ట్ చేస్తాను, అప్పుడు సెపరేట్ సెషన్ అవుతుంది.
First message me multiple times about this channel which
Okay.
missed to attend this time. Fortunate to attend this.
Yes.